First contact and mockery. The vast expanse of space stretched before Captain Elara Chen as she guided Earth's first faster-than-light ship, the Odyssey, towards the coordinates of the alien signal. After decades of searching, humanity had finally made contact with an advanced extraterrestrial civilization. The crew's excitement was palpable, a mix of anticipation and nervousness permeating the bridge. Approaching the rendezvous point, announced Navigator Tom Rees, his fingers dancing across the holographic controls. Elara nodded, her dark eyes fixed on the view screen. "All stations report status," she commanded. Her crew called out their readiness as the ship prepared to meet the aliens. A massive ship shimmered into existence before them. Its sleek, crystalline structure dwarfed the Odyssey, making Earth's pride and joy look like a mere toy in comparison. "My God," whispered Dr. Samantha Wells, the ship's xenobiologist. "It's beautiful." The alien vessel pulsed with an ethereal light. Suddenly, a melodic voice filled the Odyssey's bridge. "Greetings, humans of Earth. We are the Zarian Collective. We welcome you to the Galactic community." Elara stepped forward, her voice steady despite her racing heart. "This is Captain Elara Chen of the Earth ship Odyssey. We come in peace and friendship." A chuckle, both musical and condescending, echoed through the speakers. "Peace and friendship, how quaint. Tell us, Captain Chen, how long did it take your species to achieve faster-than-light travel?" Caught off guard by the question, Elara hesitated before answering. "We achieved FTL capabilities just 5 years ago." Another laugh, this time joined by multiple voices. 5 years? Oh, you poor primitive creatures. We mastered faster-than-light travel millennia ago. Your technology must seem so advanced to you. The mocking tone sent a chill down Elara's spine. This wasn't the warm welcome they had hoped for. "We may be new to interstellar travel," Elara replied, keeping her voice level, "but we have much to offer. We seek to learn and grow." "Learn and grow," interrupted the alien voice. "Perhaps you can learn to be our pets. That might be all you're good for." Anger flashed across the faces of the Odyssey's crew. Dr. Wells stepped forward, her scientific curiosity overriding her indignation. "We've made great strides in various fields of science. Surely there must be areas where we can contribute." "Contribute?" The alien's tone dripped with disdain. "Your science is like a child's finger painting compared to our masterpieces. But please continue to amuse us with your primitive notions." As the humiliation continued, Elara noticed her communications officer, Lieutenant Zara Patel, discreetly tapping at her console. Zara caught the captain's eye and gave a subtle nod. She had managed to record and analyze the alien transmission, gathering valuable data even as they endured the mockery. For the next hour, the Zarkonians continued to belittle humanity's achievements, dismissing their art, culture, and technology as insignificant. With each passing moment, Elara's determination grew. She would prove them wrong and show them that humanity was more than they assumed. As the cultural exchange drew to a close, the Zarkonian spokesperson's voice took on a patronizing tone. "We will allow your species limited access to some of our less advanced outposts. Perhaps in a few thousand years, you might have enough to be of some use to us." Elara's jaw clenched, but she maintained her diplomatic composure. "We appreciate your generosity. Rest assured, we will make the most of this opportunity." As the communication ended and the alien ship disappeared in a flash of light, a heavy silence fell over the Odyssey's bridge. The crew looked to their captain, a mix of anger, shame, and determination in their eyes. Elara took a deep breath and addressed her team. "I know that wasn't what we expected, but remember this moment. Remember how they laughed at us, how they dismissed us. One day, we'll prove them wrong." She turned to Zara. "Lieutenant Patel, what were you able to gather from their transmission?" Zara's eyes lit up. "A lot, Captain. Their technology is incredible, but there are patterns and frequencies we've never seen before. I think they're using dimensional manipulation far beyond anything we theorized." Dr. Wells leaned in, intrigued. Dimensional manipulation, like in Dr. Takashi's theoretical work on 7th-dimensional physics. Zara nodded excitedly. Exactly like that. If we could understand this and replicate it, we could leapfrog centuries of technological development. Ilara's eyes sparkled with hope. Set a course for Earth maximum speed. What happened here today doesn't leave this ship. As far as the world is concerned, we had a polite first contact, but we have work to do. As the Odyssey turned back towards Earth, Ilara's mind raced with possibilities. The Zarkonians had unwittingly given humanity a gift, the motivation to prove them wrong and a glimpse of technology that could make it possible. Back on Earth, a secret project was already underway, a project that would soon shake the foundations of the galaxy and force the Zarkonians to eat their words. Deep beneath the Atacama Desert, Dr. Hiroshi Takashi stood before a shimmering portal, a smile playing on his lips. Soon, he whispered, very, very soon. The secret project. Deep beneath the Atacama Desert, in a facility known only to a select few, Dr. Hiroshi Takashi stood before a shimmering portal. The air crackled with energy, distorting the space around it in ways that defied conventional physics. This was the culmination of Project Prometheus, humanity's greatest scientific endeavor. Alarms blared, signaling another failed attempt. Hiroshi sighed and ran a hand through his salt and pepper hair. Power down the matrix, he called out to his team. Let's analyze the data and try again. Dr. Miro Rodriguez, his brilliant protégé, approached with a tablet in hand. The 7th-dimensional fluctuations are still too unstable, Hiroshi. We're close, but... Their conversation was interrupted by the facility's security chief, Colonel Sarah Blackwood. Dr. Takashi, we've received word from the Odyssey. Captain Chen is requesting an immediate meeting with you and the project leads. Hiroshi's eyebrows rose. The Odyssey wasn't due back for weeks. Did they say why? Sarah shook her head. No details given, but it's classified as ultra-priority. Hours later, in a secure conference room, Captain Chen briefed the Prometheus team on their encounter with the Zarkonians. The room was silent as she played back recordings of the aliens' mockery. They think we're pets, Ilara concluded, her voice tight with controlled anger. Primitive beings barely worth acknowledging, but thanks to Lieutenant Patel's analysis, we've got something they don't expect. Zara Patel stepped forward, projecting a complex series of equations and waveforms. Their technology manipulates higher dimensions in ways we've only theorized, but the principles align remarkably with Dr. Takashi's work. All eyes turned to Hiroshi, who was studying the data with intense focus. This is incredible, he murmured. Look at these phase variances. They're using a resonance cascade to stabilize the dimensional rifts. Moira's eyes widened as she grasped the implications. If we apply this to the Prometheus drive, we could achieve stable 7th-dimensional travel. Hiroshi's excitement built. Colonel Blackwood, how long until we have a working prototype? Colonel Blackwood interjected. The Zarian have graciously invited a human delegation to their nearest outpost in 2 months. We need to show them what humanity is truly capable of. The next 2 months were a blur of frenetic activity. The Prometheus facility buzzed day and night as the team worked tirelessly to integrate the new insights into their design. Sleep was a luxury, with most team members catching naps in shifts to keep the work going around the clock. Failures were frequent and sometimes spectacular. More than once, the desert above the facility was rocked by muffled explosions as another prototype destabilized. But with each setback came new understanding and new refinements. On the 53rd day of their 2-month deadline, as dawn broke over the Atacama, Hiroshi stood once again before the portal chamber. The air hummed with potential energy, the portal's edge shimmering with an otherworldly light. Matrix is stable, Mira reported, her voice tense with anticipation. 7th-dimensional travel is within our reach. The unveiling. The Prometheus team worked tirelessly in the days leading up to their scheduled meeting with the Zarkonians. Their goal was to create a spacecraft capable of operating in 7th-dimensional space, a feat that would demonstrate humanity's technological prowess and defy the Zarkonians' dismissive attitude. Colonel Blackwood's briefing had set the stage for a high-stakes demonstration. Humanity's secret project, Project Prometheus, was not just about reaching the Zarkonians. It was about proving that Earth could rival the most advanced civilizations in the galaxy. On the eve of the presentation, the Prometheus team gathered in the command center. The room was filled with a palpable sense of urgency and anticipation. The new spacecraft, the Pioneer, stood in the center of the chamber, its sleek design reflecting the cutting-edge technology integrated into its structure. "How are we looking?" Hiroshi asked Mira, his eyes scanning the final pre-launch diagnostics. "All systems a go," Mira replied. "We've double-checked the stabilization matrix and the dimensional fields. This is our moment." As the clock ticked closer to the scheduled launch time, Ilara and her crew arrived at the Prometheus facility. The tension was evident in their expressions. They were here to witness humanity's leap into the unknown, a moment that could reshape their future with the Zarkonians. Hiroshi greeted them with a firm handshake. "Captain Chen, thank you for coming. We're ready to show you what we've achieved." Ilara nodded, her gaze shifting to the Pioneer. "We're eager to see it in action. Will it really work?" Hiroshi's eyes gleamed with confidence. "It will. We've utilized the data from your encounter with the Zarkonians to stabilize the dimensional fields. We're about to demonstrate the power of humanity's ingenuity." As the team prepared for launch, Ilara and her crew took their seats in the observation room, their eyes fixed on the Pioneer. The spacecraft's engines roared to life, and the room shook with the force of its thrust. "Initiating dimensional shift," Mira announced. The Pioneer slowly lifted off the ground, and a ripple of energy spread outward from its hull. The spacecraft seemed to dissolve into a shimmering distortion before reappearing moments later in a stable 7th-dimensional field. A gasp of awe escaped from Ilara's lips. It worked. They really did it. The Pioneer floated gracefully in the chamber, its engines humming softly. The visual displays showed the spacecraft's stable position within the higher dimensional space, a clear testament to the success of the Prometheus team's efforts. "Now, for the real test," Hiroshi said, his voice filled with quiet determination. "We'll demonstrate how we can navigate and interact within this space." With precision, Hiroshi and his team guided the Pioneer through a series of complex maneuvers, showcasing its ability to navigate the 7th-dimensional field with ease. The spacecraft's movements were fluid and controlled, defying the laws of conventional physics. As the demonstration concluded, the Prometheus team and their guests erupted into applause. The successful test had not only showcased humanity's technological capabilities, but also demonstrated their resilience and ingenuity. Ilara approached Hiroshi, her expression a mix of admiration and gratitude. "This is beyond impressive. We've shown the Zarkonians that humanity is more than they anticipated." Hiroshi nodded, a satisfied smile on his face. "We've taken the first step. Now we need to build on this success and continue to push the boundaries of what's possible." As the Prometheus team and the Odyssey crew prepared for their next steps, a sense of unity and purpose filled the air. The future was uncertain, but one thing was clear. Humanity had proven its worth and was ready to face the challenges that lay ahead. The diplomacy. The day of the diplomatic meeting with the Zarkonians arrived. The Prometheus team, along with Captain Ilara Chen and her crew, prepared to board the Odyssey for their journey to the Zarkonian outpost. The stakes were high, and tensions were palpable as they approached their destination. The Odyssey exited faster than light travel and arrived at the Zarkonian outpost, a sprawling space station orbiting a gas giant. The station's sleek, crystalline design was even more impressive up close. The Odyssey docked at the designated port, and the crew disembarked, ready for the most crucial phase of their mission. Inside the outpost, the Zarkonian officials awaited their guests in a grand chamber adorned with shimmering lights and intricate patterns. The Zarkonians themselves, tall and elegant with iridescent skin, greeted the humans with an air of regal aloofness. "Welcome to our humble outpost," the Zarkonian spokesperson intoned, his voice dripping with condescension. "We are pleased to see that your species has managed to achieve something remarkable." Captain Chen stepped forward, her posture firm and her expression composed. "Thank you for your hospitality. We've come to demonstrate the advancements we've made and to explore opportunities for collaboration." The Zarkonian spokesperson regarded her with a raised brow. "Collaboration? Interesting. And what exactly do you propose we collaborate on?" Ilara took a deep breath, prepared for the delicate task of diplomacy. "We believe that our recent achievements in 7th-Dimensional travel could benefit both our civilizations. We're eager to learn from your advanced technology and offer our own innovations in return." The Zarkonian's expression remained inscrutable. "Your offer is intriguing. However, you must understand that we have little need for further advancements. Our technology is far beyond yours." Hiroshi stepped forward, his voice steady but assertive. "We respect your advanced technology, but we've demonstrated that humanity is capable of significant progress. We believe that mutual exchange could lead to discoveries beneficial to both of us." The Zarkonian spokesperson's eyes narrowed. "Very well. We shall see what your species has to offer. But be warned, if your technology fails to impress us, there will be consequences." The meeting continued with a series of negotiations and presentations. The Zarkonians examined the data and technology presented by the humans, their expressions shifting from curiosity to surprise as they reviewed the advancements in 7th-Dimensional travel. As the meeting drew to a close, the Zarkonians seemed to reassess their earlier dismissive attitude. The spokesperson addressed Ilara and her team with a begrudging nod. "Your achievements are more impressive than we anticipated. We are willing to consider further collaboration." Ilara allowed herself a small smile of satisfaction. "We appreciate your openness and look forward to exploring potential opportunities for cooperation." As the delegation prepared to leave the Zarkonian outpost, Captain Chen and her crew reflected on the progress made. The diplomatic meeting had opened new doors and shifted perceptions, marking a significant step forward in humanity's quest to prove its worth among the stars. Back on Earth, the success of the diplomatic mission was met with widespread excitement and anticipation. The news of humanity's achievements and the potential for collaboration with the Zarkonians spread quickly, inspiring hope and optimism for the future. The unexpected twist. The Odyssey returned to Earth, and the crew settled into their routine of debriefing and analysis. The success of the diplomatic mission had brought new opportunities and challenges, but nothing could have prepared them for the unexpected twist that awaited them. One evening, as Captain Ilara Chen reviewed the latest data from their encounter with the Zarkonians, a message arrived from the outpost. It was an urgent request for an immediate meeting. Ilara and her team gathered in the command center, their curiosity piqued. "What do you think this is about?" Zara Patel asked, glancing at the incoming transmission. Hiroshi, who had joined them to provide insights into the technology, frowned. "It could be a follow-up to our previous discussions, but given the urgency, there might be more to it." As the message was decrypted and displayed on the view screen, the Zarkonian spokesperson appeared, looking visibly concerned. "Captain Chen, we have encountered a serious issue. One of our research projects has gone awry, and we require your assistance." Ilara's eyebrows shot up. "What kind of issue?" The Zarkonian's expression was grave. "A prototype of our dimensional technology has become unstable, threatening to tear a rift in space-time. We lack the necessary expertise to contain it. Your recent advancements might be the key to resolving this crisis." Hiroshi's eyes widened in alarm. "A rift in space-time? That's a serious situation. We'll assist you immediately." The Odyssey set course for the Zarkonian outpost, the crew preparing for the unexpected challenge ahead. As they arrived at the outpost, the team was briefed on the situation. In a secure laboratory, the unstable prototype was secured within a containment field, its fluctuating energy causing ripples in the surrounding space. The Zarkonian scientists were working frantically, but their efforts seemed to only exacerbate the problem. Hiroshi and his team assessed the situation, their expertise proving invaluable in understanding the complexity of the rift. "We need to stabilize the prototype's energy signature and synchronize it with the containment field," Hiroshi instructed, his voice focused. The Prometheus team worked alongside the Zarkonians, their combined efforts bringing new insights into the problem. With precise adjustments and calculations, they managed to stabilize the prototype and contain the rift. As the situation came under control, the Zarkonians expressed their profound gratitude. "We would not have resolved this crisis without your assistance," the spokesperson admitted. "Your expertise has proven invaluable." Ilara nodded, her expression a mix of satisfaction and relief. "We're glad we could help. This experience has reinforced the potential for collaboration between our species." A new era. The resolution of the dimensional rift marked a turning point in human-Zarkonian relations. The successful intervention not only showcased humanity's technological capabilities, but also demonstrated the value of cooperation between different civilizations. Back on Earth, the news of the successful mission spread quickly. The media buzzed with excitement, and humanity's reputation in the galaxy was solidified. The Zarkonians extended an offer of continued collaboration, inviting humans to join their research initiatives and share in the advancements. Captain Ilara Chen and her crew were celebrated as heroes. Their efforts had not only proven humanity's worth, but also opened new avenues for exploration and discovery. As the Odyssey docked at Earth's spaceport, Ilara addressed her team, her voice filled with pride. "We've achieved something remarkable. Our collaboration with the Zarkonians has set the stage for a new era of exploration and understanding." The team nodded in agreement, their spirits buoyed by the success of their mission. The future was filled with possibilities, and they were ready to embrace the challenges and opportunities that lay ahead. In the weeks that followed, the Prometheus team continued their work on advancing 7th-Dimensional technology, while the Odyssey crew prepared for their next mission with the Zarkonians. The partnership between humanity and the Zarkonians promised to bring about new discoveries and breakthroughs, shaping the course of interstellar relations. As humanity stood on the threshold of a new era, the lessons learned from their journey were clear. Resilience, ingenuity, and collaboration were the keys to overcoming the challenges of the cosmos and forging a brighter future for all. Legacy of the Stars. The successful collaboration between humanity and the Zarkonians ushered in a new chapter of interstellar exploration and cooperation. The Prometheus team and the Odyssey crew continued to work together, pushing the boundaries of knowledge and technology. Months after the initial success, a grand ceremony was held to celebrate the achievements of both civilizations. The event took place on a newly established space station orbiting Earth, a symbol of the new era of unity and exploration. Ilara Chen, Hiroshi Tanaka, and their respective teams were honored for their contributions. As they stood before a gathering of dignitaries and scientists, their achievements were celebrated with a sense of pride and accomplishment. The partnership between humanity and the Zarkonians has paved the way for a brighter future, Ilara said during her speech. "We have proven that by working together, we can overcome challenges and achieve greatness." Hiroshi echoed her sentiments. "Our success is a testament to the power of collaboration and the potential that lies within each of us. This is just the beginning of what we can achieve." As the ceremony concluded, the representatives of both civilizations looked to the future with optimism. The new alliance promised to bring about advancements in technology, science, and mutual understanding. The legacy of the mission was not only in the technological achievements, but also in the relationships forged and the barriers broken. Humanity had demonstrated its resilience and ingenuity on a galactic scale, setting the stage for future exploration and discovery. With the dawn of this new era, the stars seemed to shine a little brighter, reflecting the promise of endless possibilities and the enduring spirit of cooperation that would guide humanity and its allies into the cosmos. The journey had only just begun, and as humanity continued to reach for the stars, the legacy of their achievements would inspire generations to come, reminding them of the boundless potential that lay within the heart of every explorer and dreamer.